Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another Rory McIlroy PGA Tour live stream number 2. Going to be continuing my progress in pro career. We knocked out a few achievements last time. I'm not promising 1,000 gamer score, not in this game. I'm definitely going for most of the achieves. Because they're as simple as playing 18 whole round of stroke play and play now with 4 golfers and etc, etc. Get a hole in one, which is definitely possible on some of these courses, especially if we just rinse and repeat it, the same hole like 50 times, we should be able to get it. There's a bunch of random ones. I'll have to try these like unranked tournaments and stuff like that. Speaking of that, let me just see real quick how it works. You go to compete in online tournaments, daily tournaments. We got Coyote Falls, all 18. I could try. I don't know if I'll get negative 22. That's just insane. So pro is 22. Amateur is 21. Oh man, we get to play on the Battlefield 4 course for the tournament. Let's do it. After that, we'll go back to my career. I'm hopefully going to play as my character. Achievement, daily competition, playing a daily online tournament. Apparently you don't even need to really play the tournament. I mean, in all seriousness, if that's all I had to do, you have to win an online tournament, or just got to play in it.
PGA Tour coverage coming up next.
I mean, I'm just going to do it this way if that's all you got to do. I don't really have to participate in them, which will save me a little bit of time on this game. I don't mind the idea of participating in one, I may, but let's just pop the achieves for now because I'd much rather focus on building my character. There's both of those. All you gotta do is open the game mode. You don't even gotta play the dang tournament. So we got those playing an unranked online H2H game. Alright, that's different. That's a head-to-head. Head-to-head. Compete all challenges at Wolf Creek.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Banff Springs Golf Club is unique in so many ways, especially known for its panoramic beauty. Challenging layout is set in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, rich loader along.
But even though that course looked awesome, I want to head to my career now because yeah. I'm not saying I'll definitely 100% play in a tournament, just not today. We're just getting started. We played one stream. I spent half the stream trying to learn how to putt. Now we're finally working on it. I think we just gotta play through each of these tournaments and eventually we'll knock some of the other achievements out. Because basically they're somewhere along the season. Let's go ahead and hop in, see how many of these we can get done. The stream's going to be about an hour, 45 minutes. And last notes, please like, sub, check out our other content. If you check it out, leave a like, a comment. Go to thegamersociety.com, vote in the poll. If you voted in the previous poll where Cuphead won, and you voted on Cuphead, you can vote again. If you voted on any of the other 4 games, your vote stayed in the poll, so don't re-vote.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round.
Damn, we gotta catch up. Negative 5. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we want to aim for right around there. I don't think we can move any further up. It's not letting me.
It's going for a little extra.
Just pulverized that golf ball. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Officials calling that one around 310 yards. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5.
Probably could have played the driver off of
Paying
that.
attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
Oh, that was way too much spin. Holy crap.
Well, too bad, Frank.
That was a
one
terrible
right
shot.
off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Wow.
What a shot. Doesn't even need the putter.
That was amazing.
Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3.
Never
The second
expected
hole
that,
was
guys.
225 yards.
Two bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3.
I didn't get a
There's
full.
nice corridor.
You gotta tap it so fast to get a
Really the
full
line that you want to be looking at going with this
smackaroo
par
with
three.
the special screen
Read
and
the
everything.
gap, and you should
Man, hit the
safely
tree.
find the green.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Moves into second place with that birdie. Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4. Frank, you have to be impressed with what you've seen from the golfer so far.
It's rock solid. The ultimate of professional, doing exactly what you should be on a day like today. There's a bunker.
He's headed for it. Not quite what he was hoping for, the tee shot.
Not at all.
In the bunker. Frank,
Didn't
there's
tell me that's
nothing
where the
like
ball was going.
Catching a bunker shot just perfectly, splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
A little bit to the right.
It's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
So a tester from 4 feet. Wow, I thought.
Oh my God.
Oh, you can
My
see the
swing wasn't
frustration.
straight.
Almost
This
kicked
is the
his
first
putter
bogey I
right
got
there
in a while.
with a drop shot here at the 4th. Now at -2 for the day.
We gotta make it up on the next hole or two, whatever, however
Good
many
look
are
now at
left.
the 5th hole here at the Wetlands, par 5, and it's a good one, 635 yards. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
That was terrible. At least we didn't go in the sand trap.
That ball is swallowed up. 135 yards of golf to be played here on this hole.
No, this is never going to go right. Just depends how far left.
Out of the rough and just a bit offline. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
The impressive goes to 3 under with that birdie for the tournament. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good job right there, now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today.
BioWare Classic. Round 2 out of 4. Have you play like 6-7 holes each time, it seems.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the BioWare Classic. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That one is running so hot.
Second shot.
That was terrible.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey.
This is better than a bogey, at least, right? They said I got a bogey on the last time I did this hole.
Maintains his position.
They said it was a FedEx Cup.
Here at the wetlands.
Pretty sure the achievement for completing the FedEx Cup, so I'm hoping we'll just unlock these as we go.
Going on here, Frank.
The short hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left, because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters are either straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough.
I'll take the rough.
Rolls just into the rough.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Now this for birdie. Came away with a bogey on the previous round.
Oh my God.
Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
I didn't press the button straight forward. Well, I didn't even mean to putt that. I was just pushing the button back and forth to try and make sure.
Drops for a par.
Gotta make sure I'm centered when I do it. See if there's a better way to align my finger for this. -5
here at the wetlands, 440 yards and water.
Last time I made it. This one scares me though.
Lay it up, short of the wetlands, or, well, chance it, brave enough, tee it up, and flash it across the wetlands. Just a mere short iron into the...
Gave that the full treatment. Get up. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Great line. What a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. See if our featured golfer can get a little something positive going here, Frank. It has been a miserable day.
Yeah, things have just appeared too tough. So really just somehow just eradicate everything you've been thinking right now. Realize this green's big enough. Just get something on
if I put a tiny bit of spin on that.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Why is it telling me to aim to the right?
Do it again today.
I'm gonna aim straight. Trying to put it in the edge of the hole. I'll just go straight in the hole.
Situation, Rich. Things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title.
Didn't get the full blast. Close enough. We just ended the fire effect and an extra few yards. Basically an extra, maybe 5 to 10 yards we would have got with the boost.
From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today.
That's how it's done.
Starting to get sweaty palms.
Eighth hole here at the wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book, because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. And getting ready for the putt. In the words of the legendary basketball announcer Marv Albert, from way downtown, yes!
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
-8. I wonder if by daily tournament they mean that you got to play the course all 18 holes 4 times in a row. If that's the case, that's just absolutely insane. I'd hope it's one time 18 holes. We're starting on hole 11 this time, so it's a new hole. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the BioWare Classic.
Oh, that's fine.
This has really been a challenge all day long with these winds coming from different directions, changing speeds. It's gone from 15 upwards to 25 miles per hour. Really a test for the players.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That will be a great look at birdie. This from about 10 feet.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
That was horrible.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Thought I was following your instructions, game. Aim a little bit up. Just go for it. Oh my God, I knew I had to increase it.
Let's hope he doesn't make Michael Dublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one. Even par, currently.
Hard to be perfect in this game. That's a bogey.
Bad hole 11 for sure.
Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside.
Oh, I liked that.
Second from an excellent lie.
Could use a little bit more spin.
For anything more.
Shout out to Happa the cat.
So it is sitting up like it's teed up.
Now his third, staring right at the green.
I should have probably moved the shot. I should have never trusted EA with
Chance for
properly
birdie after that
giving me a good
beautiful
shot there.
Locked in on the read.
They like auto-aimed it, but it looked like it was fine, but that was horrible. Okay, aim a little bit to the right.
So close. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
Hiya!
Just good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Good putt. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle?
He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
grab the fire extinguisher, put out the ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air. Smoked that one.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. All right, the winds are starting to pick up. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. What's the right way to approach it?
Well, you've really got to find out, first of all, the direction of the wind, and you have to be certain of it right now. And plus, if there's a gust, that's something you can't, you've got no control over.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Just a couple of feet.
Boo.
In for par.
That's definitely not good. We gotta catch up on -3 at this point.
Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short, so you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Nice position.
Goals to get on the green with 2 shots.
Second shot.
I'm going to use the driver here.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Really close.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie. Ooh, chance for birdie. And a very aggressive.
There we go, another birdie.
Now in second place.
Good third round, Frank, and a good spot heading to the final 18.
Yeah, to be in the top 5 right now, the caliber of this field, know that you gained.
He's like I got a major lead out of nowhere.
Legitimate chance of taking home the trophy come tomorrow night. This really is what all those hours on the range contribute to. This moment right now.
What the hell happened to the score? The guy had -13. What do you do? Hit it in the friggin' alligator's mouth 3 times? So they're measuring the pH of the water hazard, so hold on, guys. They gotta make sure it's an appropriate pH for the gators. Oh my gosh. Hole 14, so I guess we're playing 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Very low wind speed, fast course conditions. Let's do it.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Good swing, good shot yet again.
Too much spin, too much spin. At least we're still in putting range.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. This for another birdie on this hole on the week.
Right around there. And it seems like we're going downhill. So you're probably going to bring it back a tiny bit, but I don't want to bring it back too much. Wham-boosh.
Frank, that birdie will help the cause.
My gosh, the scores, geez. We got to get like a birdie on every hole.
On the backside here at the wetlands, 590 yards.
Ball just took off the face. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Good contact.
Moving it to the right because there's a tree there, and I want to have the straightest possible path to the hole.
Second shot.
A little bit more leftward roll.
To the 15th green, but looking at a tough putt, considerably long, over 25 feet away. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
We'll get a birdie.
For much more than that, except to make it. Makeable putt right
calm down,
here. He is
dude.
currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Not trying to aim for the corner and have a miss. I mean, geez.
Everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament.
Got 16, 17, 18, and 3 to go to get down to 14.
5-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also good strikes required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Now a chance for a birdie. Good birdie right there, moving to third place on the leaderboard.
And this guy getting negative 15.
Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Yeah.
He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there.
That was amazing. Look, someone crashed their cart in the water.
Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole. And
guessing it's happened before.
Looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up a really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
That's a good spot right there.
center cut.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Frank, can one small tweak from an instructor lead to a big turnaround?
With the right player, yeah. You just want to hear the right message. It's like anyone in life. You just want to be pointed in the right direction.
Had more control flopping it in and then rolling it where I wanted it to go.
Great look at birdie. These putts keep the round together.
Oh my God!
Because it looked good.
If we lost this tournament, I'd have to like back out of this right now because we're gonna have to replay it. Might as well replay it now than waiting for it to come up again.
Dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there.
Negative 16? Are you kidding me? That's utter BS. For real, for real. Wow. Is there any way to like cancel this out? Because I really did not want to replay the entire game to get back to that match, which I'm pretty sure was the FedEx Cup. Apparently you can't make one or two mistakes because you just have to lose at that point. It's just kind of sad. FedEx playoff events, and then you play in the final. Apparently you gotta win for invitation only achievement, the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Simply put, there is nothing like it in the game of golf. It is by far the biggest spectator event in the sport. We're at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. And Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
Well, everybody wants to know about 16, the famed par 3 here, surrounded by those skyboxes. Once again, that'll be a topic of the day. But really, this is a regular sight for the PGA Tour. So those of you that were familiar with the golf course, it's now changed. 2014, the designer's Morris. and Weiskopf did a massive renovation.
Well over 100,000 fans every day, better than 500,000 for the week. It's a giant party mixed in with a heck of a tournament.
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
Let's go over to the 5th hole. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good position to really springboard the round from here.
Long and accurate. That's how you win in this game. 325 yards in the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green.
Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Now to the par 4 6th. Decision time, Frank. Driver, or do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's being stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering and that choke.
For anyone interested, schedule today has been changed. It's no longer Cuphead and Star Wars.
Or if you have
going to be Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour, and then probably Super Mega Baseball extra innings, just because I got it for free and I've been wanting to play for a while.
1 or 2 good shots in a row.
Next week we'll be back to a normal schedule. Saturday, tonight actually, probably Fable 3 and Minecraft or something like that.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Once considered the best player at the college level, our featured golfer makes birdie, sitting comfortably inside the cut line. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole, this for birdie. Settles in over the putt.
I did it. Oh my
That
gosh.
hurts.
Just a fraction too aggressive.
I blame the game for that because I was aiming where they wanted me to aim.
Go together.
Sometimes you want that.
Apparently I should have
so
just aimed like
badly.
straight.
All of a sudden,
And another good par.
Thought I was going to curve at the end.
this is a good hole, Frank, the par 4 8th.
Yet another dogleg left, Rich, on the front side. And it's a sharper dogleg now because they've put in 2 bunkers down the left side. It used to be a bailout area for the players in the past. You can't do that anymore. And I doubt anybody can fly it over that left one. It's nearly 330 yards to carry that in the air. Those 2 bunkers have forced the players to go out to the right, making that second shot a little bit longer now.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Superb shot.
Thought I had a
Once
chance.
again, and only about
Which I
15
did.
feet away for a birdie.
But barely missed.
It's that sneaky distance.
Give me a break.
Well, there's an opportunity.
For real, for real. I'm like following their
Just knocking
instructions
him
and I'm
for a
getting
par.
screwed by it.
Let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
At least we're still -3 in the lead.
Stay at 3 under. Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side.
333.
So it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Starting to play some good golf. With that birdie, moves to 4 under for the tournament. So through 1 round, Frank, our leader really put on a good show today.
They certainly did, Rich. It was truly a great performance, especially from tee to green. It's not easy to come out of the gates like that.
Six to 9 mile per hour winds this time.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Set of the Sonoran
I
Desert,
have to go down -4 to catch up with that guy. This game really is starting to like jit me.
Scottsdale in Arizona. Hello again and welcome, Rich Slaughter alongside Frank Knopfler.
So I'll do like great and then it'll make other people just do amazing. And I don't get to play all the holes because I'm not playing 18 holes every single round. Take
that comes to your mind.
yeah, 64 holes. Probably take hours and hours and hours just to get done once in a tournament.
Really, it's just been
The simulation's starting to seem jippy.
for these young, strong players of the modern era.
Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Oh, good birdie right there, Frank.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, well, when he goes after it like he is here.
It's just burning rubber right here. I mean, this one is taken off like a missile.
Just destroyed it. He's going to try and rip the cover off it.
313 into a heavy wind, so I'll take it for sure.
I saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot.
Could put way more backspin on it. We got a really far putt now, but it's for eagle at least.
In regulation, but not yet in the hole. This is about a 30-footer, and he'll look at it from a couple of different angles just to try to get a feel for it.
Just guessing from what I would do. Once it reads the putt, I'll have an idea of what it expects. How long is it going to take it to read the putt? But read not found? Are you kidding me? You're no help, you dingus. Oh, slightly too hard. I blame the game for not providing a damn path. They obviously weren't kind enough. So why the hell are we using this? Get out the putter. What do you think this is? We're just gonna accept par because I effed up.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That is a solid par putt. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience.
We should be able to get a bird.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is very impressive and on the move right now. Frank, when you get to the 17th hole, we always recall maybe the single most bizarre shot in the history of golf.
Yeah, everybody talks about maybe a hole-in-one at 16, but really 17. And the player was Andrew McGee. It was a good tee shot, don't get me wrong. But Rich, it needed an assist.
Well, the assist came from Tom Byram, whose brother Kurt is a commentator for the Golf Channel. Tom Byram
made it to the green.
His own business.
But getting this shot in, it's probably not going to read it. It's like a mile away. 75 feet, the longest putt I've ever had to consider. Seems like we got to aim to the left.
17. Made famous, a little bit of history with a couple of names to drag up from the
So I'm trying to aim where that's shooting. It's shooting like right about here. And then we have to zoom in. It's going back where we're at. Then it's going like forward. See what happens. Yeah.
Not quite enough on that one, couple of feet short.
Yeah, hopefully he taps it in. Not his best, but hopefully it's just 2 putts. Given the situation, Rich, things so tight.
Yes, at least we got -7.
Very good bird.
Let's try and get -8 since it's going to make us play hole
Still
18.
with a great chance to come away with this title.
So I got to get this title. I can't lose this one.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air.
Feels like it takes about a half hour to do each tournament.
He has just
all 4 rounds.
Drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with
Yeehaw, Chicho in the lead.
Golf, key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.
Of course. Honest to God. They give that guy -11. They really try to screw you in this. It's not even funny. It's like, seriously. I was in the lead. How'd that guy come out of nowhere and get this crazy score? Can you make it a little bit more fair, please? Like they purposely don't want you to win. Shout out to Ghost Gaming. What's up? How are you?
EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome to the Stadium Course, TPC Scottsdale in Arizona. It's a masterful blend of challenge and playability designed by the team of Tom Weisskopf and Jay Morrish. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo for EA Sports.
The changes, Rich, they made in 2014 have just added a luster to this great venue that hosts the PGA Tour.
Thanks for the like, Ghost Gaming.
And it's a great test for any level of play.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Count that for a birdie.
You care about golf at all, Ghost Gaming? I'm just asking.
Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the screen. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie.
Are you kidding me?
Good looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Oh my God.
So a tester from 4 feet. No damage.
But don't be too happy, buddy. There's people with negative 12 because the game decided to give us first place, and then when it simulated, it destroyed our score.
Danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front, and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
It's no snap, though.
Frank, that's the biggest roar I've heard all week long. That was an eagle roar.
For good reason.
I make a comeback here on these dudes with these ridiculous scores.
In contention.
Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course, that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
This is why I don't follow. Their thing's fucking terrible. Excuse the language, but it set me up to fail. Like, what the frig, game?
Right there.
And then they give these other people ridiculous scores. I don't know what they expect.
Did the job right there.
But no wonder this game died.
So through 54
Like, it's fun, but I mean, seriously, you guys push the limit.
Inside the top 5 with 1 round
I probably have 0% chance to come in first at this point.
They certainly have looked the best players this week, which makes tomorrow look like a real thriller.
Gotta win the EA Sports Spring Invitational, the US Open, the Open Championship, the PGA Championship, and the season finale, the FedEx Final. for those achieves. Luckily, this isn't one of the major ones. This is probably just overall normal season play. Because it's just Phoenix Open, it's called. I don't know if that means it's like the Open Championship or it's not. I don't think it's the U.S. Open. 2 to 3 mile per hour winds, hole 15, 16, 17, 18. So we got 4 holes to play. Oh man.
Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports.
Luckily, we're down by 1 now, so it's a little bit less headache.
The TPC Scottsdale,
but I don't trust
Arizona,
them.
and Frank, when so many people tune in to watch this great event,
blast the ball off the drive,
16th hole, with
and then try to get to the hole within 2 swings.
Inside the desert there. But it's much more than that little
Last time there was heavy wind downwards, so we made an extra 20, 30 yards here.
For a PGA Tour event.
Now let's get over there.
Birdie opportunities, holes that are fraught by water, bunkering that's been changed. All in all, it's a great atmosphere with nearly 500,000 people that visit this during the tournament week.
Way too much, should have backspinned it. We're still in putting distance for Eagle.
And a chance for Eagle after that perfectly played shot.
This is an awkward length.
Frank.
It was really so close. I got gypped.
Couldn't hit that much better.
Par yesterday. Now for bird.
All right, we'll take the bird.
2 behind. Now become just 1 back.
Frank, the one moment that's
we need to get a really good shot.
Today would have to be Tiger's ace in 1997. Here at the TPC Scottsdale when it was
we
raining
flop this
cups.
It might be a lot better of idea.
Too, and that ushered in the Tiger Woods era that we became associated with, which is the fist pumping, the rowdy spectators. I mean, he was one of the few players that bridged the gap between spectator and golf course. And it still goes on until today.
We hit the flag.
And I think Rory McIlroy probably is the only other player that starts to broach that type of inside and outside atmosphere with golf.
Still to this day, it's the loudest single moment that I can ever remember hearing on a golf course.
And of course he gets negative 14. This is what I'm talking about. They really don't want you to win easily. Even though it's just a video game. This ain't the real Open.
Because that water that sort of goes around the left side of the green, if that one's coming in with a little bit.
Alright, we're gonna see if I get onto the green with this shot.
You really have to focus on. That's the one in the middle of the fairway. 280.
Screw it, put a lot of spin. Put a lot of spin.
Onto the green. It takes a brave man really to try and fly this ball all the way.
Stop. Oh my God.
10 or 15 yards of.
Frank, I hate to
Are you? Oh my God.
Clear a few things.
You gotta be effing kidding me.
Penalties when you hit it in the water versus hitting it out of bounds.
Yeah, some people. That's a good question, Rich, because some people think they're almost the same, but when you hit it out of bounds, you're actually losing a stroke and a distance. For example, if I'm teeing off on a par 4 out of bounds, I'm penalised a stroke for hitting out of bounds, and I'm hitting my 3rd shot off the tee. When I hit it into a water hazard, I don't have to lose all of that distance. I can drop the ball up just short of the water hazard.
That's disappointing as anything could be.
The distance penalty isn't the same as if it was out of bounds.
You know, I wouldn't have thought it to friggin' just roll across the entire green, down a hill, and into the damn thing. I did not expect that. At least it went in. We basically lost the whole thing because of that. Because now we have, what was this, hole 18 or hole 17 we're coming up on?
The fairways are lined with those huge.
It's hole 18 and we're down by 1.
16 and 17 now. The finishing.
This is not good. This is the last thing we needed.
What can we expect?
Well, this is a goodie. It'll play slightly as a dogleg left. Now, many a year, a player would try and carry the ball all the way over that water down the left side, but those new bunkers down there, it stopped the JB.
Shout out to Carter. What's up?
You're really going to have to play a little right of those now, and there's a couple of bunkers up on the hill to stop you doing that. So this is really a much tougher tee shot 40 yards of par 4 just got a little bit more difficult. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
And with that birdie, tied at the top.
That has to feel so good. A big championship victory.
Oh, we got first place. Tied at first. So updated FedEx Cup standing, we're in first place. We won the Phoenix Open on Sunday for second PGA Tour title and second time this season. The Arnold Palmer Invitational. So we have the Arnold Palmer Invitational, we have the International Challenge, then we'll have the Achievement Chance at the EA Sports Spring Invitational. Let's go ahead and hop right into the Arnold Palmer. Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando. How you gonna go to Orlando and not go to Disney World, man? What the heck?
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
What the hell happened there? That was terrible. It told me my shot was going over there. No.
So the golf
Oh my God.
in that first cut, it's a little bit less than
That was
2 inches.
ridiculous.
You can see the golf ball, should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see.
Trying. Just gonna have to go for par on this one.
I mean, this
that was a
skill.
terrible first hit.
That was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Nice par to remain at 2 under. Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker.
Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway.
Well, it's going to take a good one here, considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Well, demonstration today.
A little bit more backspin to the right.
In the sport, every green
Bird.
hit in regulation. Player knows they're on the move with that birdie. Quick glance at the leaderboard, they can see, Frank, they're not out of it.
Things are very volatile right now.
Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. What's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
Has this putt for birdie. It's a nice birdie right there.
Damn, look at that. What's wrong with him?
Back in Orlando, Florida at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, getting set for the second 9. Frank, how do you get off to a good start?
Well, Rich, it's one of the shortest par 4s really at Bay Hill. 3 bunkers, but as long as you avoid those, it's a great birdie opportunity.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Settles in over the putt.
Jip.
The edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges.
Go up, come on. We don't got time for this. Pop it.
So
There we go.
tap in. Frank, a solid par right there, maintains his position. Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards.
If you watch, please like,
Where are the
sub, check out
difficulties,
the other content. It's been posted daily lately. Go to thegamersociety.com, vote in our poll. And if you watch any of our other content, please leave a like, a comment.
Once again, you don't.
For any reason you ever don't like something, leave a comment why you didn't like it.
Good strike.
So always trying to improve our content.
Good chance to attack the pin.
Decided to cancel Cuphead and Star Wars this afternoon, play this and Super Mega Baseball it's called, or something like that, got for free from Xbox. Figured why not just play it.
Like to walk off 11 with 3, but
next week we should be back. I posted about it in the club, on the Gamer Society fan club, how I'm going to categorize games now and how many times a week there'll be streams, stuff like that.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
it's at sneaky distance.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall.
And another shitty par. I don't know what I'm doing on those putts.
Obviously, we see it more on putting.
Frank, the par 5s here at Bay Hill so important. What's the 12th like?
570 odd yards, tiered high. He goes after it like he is here.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil.
Long just meant longer.
Officials calling that one around 310 yards. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. This tournament has such a rich history. When you look at the list of multiple tournament winners here at Bay Hill, names like Ernie Els, Tom Kite, Lauren Roberts pop up. They've all won it twice. And then there's one guy who obviously stands above everyone.
Yeah, Tiger Woods winning here 8 times. Obviously, the golf course is perfect for him, but it's the stature of the event. The Arnold Palmer Invitation has gone on for so long. It's one of the events that you look forward to. You know what the golf course is like, but also you know what's required to play well there.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Once considered the best player at the college level, our featured golfer makes birdie, sitting comfortably inside the cut line. There you have it, Frank. First round is complete.
Not a good first round.
Rich, I think anyone inside.
We got to do better on the second, third, and fourth.
Is certainly well placed to go on and take this championship.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10.
Arnold Palmer's legacy to golf is in so many different areas. We see it just in the way people react to the game, but really when we go to Bay Hill, it's the one golf course that you'll see you've been out there. His clubs are always on the back of a cart. He's ready to go to the range. It's almost in every little blade of grass out there because Arnold plays there whenever he can. The king, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Palmer. He lives and breathes at Bay Hill, and when the tournament comes around every March, it's a great reminder to not just Mr. Palmer, but also the golf course and all those little obstacles that he put in your way, water normally, and all the great events, and it's fun. It's a golf course too that anybody can play.
When I think of Arnold Palmer, I think the young professionals could learn just a few things from one of the all-time greats. First of all, reach out to the galleries, sign autographs.
Look him in the eye,
make eye contact as he always did. Number two, own your golf swing, whatever it is, believe in it. It may be a little different. It may not be by the book, but own it and be comfortable with it. And then I think number three, go for it. That's what Arnie always did. Go for it at the risk of failure, because you'll never be great if you just lay back all the time. Arnie always did.
Oh my God. That was amazing. Record that. Nothing but cup, 50 gamer score, hole a shot from over 100 yards.
For the first time, and playing it for the 100th time.
That was awesome.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Frank, it's one thing to jumpstart your round. This would ignite the round.
Yeah, you don't normally see two par fives back-to-back, so the chances of having...
How is that so slanted that you have to aim to the left?
That looked like it nearly
So
got below the
stupid
left,
how they read it for you. They're telling me to miss the hole.
Frank, that was
So if it's going to go in the hole from there, at least show the target going into the hole, not just
command of his game.
going to the side of it, and that's it. Looked like it wasn't even going to go in if I hit it that way.
At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is
let's put some spin up to the top.
off the tee.
I don't want to get too far up because then we end up in the rough.
Down the end, which is about
Have a nice line here.
But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good swing, good shot yet again. That is a gorgeous shot inside of 5 feet. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday. They're trying for another one today. Really starting to shine.
Negative 10.
10 under for the tournament. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots, and here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. You must fly it onto the green.
Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Just an amazing display. The records continue.
So we're playing hole 15 next.
At the 15th hole now at Bay Hill, this is a massive dogleg, Frank.
Yeah, if you're a Bubba Watson type player and you can move the ball around, you can move it left to right, that'll certainly help the tee shot. If you're average Joe, though, just hit it down the left. Take your medicine.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Stop, no, shit.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now
Too much spin.
Short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know,
That wasn't
can
good.
redeem a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
See if he does it here.
There we go, made up for it.
Shot that will be replayed over and over.
In comparison to that shot I got from over 100 yards directly into the hole without it even hitting the flag, just right in the hole.
Scorecard.
That was amazing. I recorded that. We got an achievement for it. What was the achievement, real quick?
But who's consistent?
We got nothing but cup. Hole a shot from over 100 yards. No one should have a close score to me unless the game's trying to screw me. That guy came out of nowhere, that Woody Austin guy. He was like down to like -8, -7, something before. Alright, they're chasing the wildlife off the course, so hold on, guys. Just let them do that.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. That is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Good-looking shot right here. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Just keep them birdies coming. Let's get a major lead going here.
It's a birdie. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the two bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
Excellent drive right there, Frank.
Circa 310.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Into the tall.
Oh, well, at least we're near the hole.
Swallowed up.
Remember, out of the rough.
It's a good
Expect the
chip.
ball
We
to
should be
jump
able to make
forward a
this
little
in.
bit.
Give him a little bit to the right of the hole. A little bounce. Oh, I should have aimed at the hole. I thought because the ground was, you know, angled a little bit.
Back 9 and a good approach.
We could have had
shot.
that. But we could have had that the way it was. Now I put myself in a
Getting
tough
ready
shot as
for the
well.
putt.
Seems like it's aiming like right around here. Put a little bit more power into it. And went boosh. Are you kidding me?
For all the world, like it was dead center.
I've
That was
got
bad.
no idea how
He's
that
pissed
was.
for a reason. That was
Just a
bad.
little tap in here.
That's not bad, but we needed that bird.
Par 4 13th, Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top.
I don't
of the
really
ball
pay
in
a
the
price
rough,
for it,
you know
'cause I'm
it's
still
not
going to get
sitting
right over
pretty.
there.
Need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Why and boosh?
Putting all of his talents on display here from the rough and he knocks it really close. Beautiful shot. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, I like a good putt.
Guess we're going to get 14, 15.
Requiring that one good, clean strike. And here's a good case in point.
See how this one goes.
16 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunk it at the back, bunk it to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's at your best.
I don't know why I always put so much spin on it and ruin my shot.
Just didn't have enough backspin.
We don't need to chip
You
it.
wonder what he's thinking on that.
Whatever, let's chip it. Oh, get out of here. They bounced off the flag out the hole.
Keep hitting greens.
Oh, yeah.
Continues to hold that sizable lead on the rest of the field. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
I think we're going into the final round now. The stream's going to end in 20 minutes, so I can take a break, come back at 3:15 for an hour and 45 with Super Mega Baseball, whatever the heck it's called. I want to try playing it today because I'm not in the mood for Star Wars or Cuphead. Next week, I'll have primary games, which are 4 to 5 times a week. Mentioned this in the club. It's probably going to be Cuphead. I'm either going to move Battlefield 1 up to try and hammer out the achieves, or I'm going to pick a game from the poll. Secondary will be 2 to 3 times a week. That's going to be like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Currently,
NBC
Battlefield 1's on it.
on EA Sports.
Fable 3 and Minecraft.
PGA Tour.
Tertiary will be 1 time a week. There'll be Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour. There'll be
Today it's live
PUBG, FIFA 18.
Invitational.
And then lastly will be Quaternary, which are once every 2 weeks, and that'll be like GTA 5, Trackmania Turbo, Trials Fusion, and whatever the 4th game is, I decide to fit in on that.
Than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
I think the 4th game is going to be a 1K gamer score game, so like I'm going to try and play some of these games that are easy 1K gamer score. Like Gone Home could probably be done in 3 hours max. That was bad.
He has this for par.
This game will take me 10 to 20 streams. If I play it at least once a week, we'll get it done by, February, March era.
Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball.
And here and there, I'll move some of these games up to primary spots. Just mac them out real fast. But next week, I think I'll do Battlefield 1 as a primary. There's a lot of work to do on the final achieve, and I might as well just go for it at this point. I'm so damn close.
That's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA. Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
There you go.
Good putt.
All 15 complete. You're going to make me play 15, 16, 17, 18.
Stretch allows a player to make some things happen. You can make up some ground. Par 5, 16th. How realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all starts. You're right on the money here, Rich. Good tee shot, you're looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and the round goes horribly wrong because you've got 17 and 18 to come. Oh, it's fine.
I wonder if we can get onto the green from here.
That's how you win in this game. 325 yards.
That's crazy.
In the fairway.
I want to aim this way because I don't trust being so close to that wood and sand trap.
And this one starting down the right does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the green. Well, it's obvious he is in complete command of his golf ball right now. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Wow, that
Oh
was
my
so
God.
close, Frank.
This game sometimes, I really can't trust it all the time, can
So
I?
coming off the birdie on the previous
Can't trust
hole,
these
a
mofos
chance
with
now
giving me the right
to get
read.
another one.
I try to follow it off by like a centimeter and it's a miss. Even though the hole's definitely bigger than a centimeter.
Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
Birdie try up next. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Man.
Kind of a tricky read. Now a 7-footer.
Oh my God, game. Are you friggin' kidding me?
So just a formality here.
F out of here, seriously. I feel like it screws me sometimes. Alright, we're going into 18th hole with a 2 lead, and McIlroy is already completed. As long as we don't get a double bogey, we should win the whole damn thing.
25-foot putt right here at the 18th, final round to beat Bart Bryant by a shot.
That wasn't
then again for
a full-out shot that I was hoping for, but it'll do.
To defeat Sean
We just want to get as far up as we can.
Similar putt there, at least 3
Minimize the
win the event.
the club we got to use because, you know, the longer the club, the further the ball's going to bounce when it lands. That's why I use like a pitching sandwich 9-iron for a shot you want to drop and
here in the final hole.
slow down. Go use an 8-iron. Aim for like right there.
Surely not.
Put a tiny bit of spin on it. Voila.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man to win the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Good, rub it in your face and get the bird.
What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Negative 17. Wham-boosh. We killed it.
Simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.
What do you got to simulate at this point? I want. Get over. So, third PGA Tour title. Then we got the Alberta Classic. I swear, the lineup I've been having is definitely not the same as these other people that I found. I'm ending this in like, honestly, 15 minutes max. So let's see what we can get done in that time period. Probably 1 out of 4 sections or 2. First round, 6 and 9 mile/hour winds. We're in Alberta, Canada. See what they call this. It's like a pretty insane golf course, and that would be nice and chilly out.
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Alberta Classic. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the fourth. Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of pars, steady play, what's the mindset?
You've got to keep doing that, Rich. Just maybe get a little closer to the hole, drive a little bit better, work on the...
Shout out to Jay Smoke. And yeah, exactly. Everybody's got to get out of the way.
Notice a big difference in the scorecard.
Yeah, I'm going to smack them with the ball. They're not going to be too happy. Yeehaw.
A birdie will send him to 1 under on the leaderboard.
As you can tell, Jay Smoke, I changed the schedule.
Back on the tee here at Banff Springs.
I just wasn't in the mood for Cuphead today and stuff.
What's the setup?
I come up with a new strategy for games. There's going to be 2 primary games, which will get played like 4 to 5 times a week, probably 4 times a week, starting next week, Monday through Wednesday, and then Friday. That'll be Cuphead, and I think I'm going to move Battlefield 1 up to primary for a week and let the pole sit another week and let it marinate. Then secondary are going to be 4 games. I play 2 to 3 times a week, probably going to be closer to 2, but you know, depending on my schedule each time, it'll change. Those games will be Star Wars Battlefront 2. I know you'll like that one. Right now it's Battlefield 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. If I move the other game up, it'll be different. Then it includes Fable 3, which we're starting tonight, 10:30 p.m. And then Minecraft, which I want to play about 2 times a week to work on the city I'm building.
Just to get on a real roll.
Tertiary will be played 1 time a week. That's going to be Forza Motorsport 7, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, this golf game right here.
Has it now sitting at 2 under par.
And I think I had maybe one other idea. What the hell are the trees doing? Jesus. The quaternary games, which are going to be played once every 2 to 4 weeks, will be like Grand Theft Auto 5, Trackmania Turbo, Trials Fusion, and I forget what the other game was that I was listing.
It's how far back do you leave it, what sort of distance you want that second shot.
Something like that. I'm going to post it on the website on the schedule page. Like it'll say primary and list the games. I'll try and keep it updated with the schedule.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care.
Yeah, the first time was awful. We tried to play multiplayer. It didn't work.
325 yards, something like that.
But this game's actually pretty fun once you actually are able to play it.
Beautiful shot.
Today, I'm thinking this game for another 10 minutes, and then I'm taking a break because I want to come back with this game called... Wow, that was effing terrible. I'm going to come back with this game called Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings or something. I got it for free from Xbox. For the Xbox Gold thing with free games.
Frank, that's a par.
And then tonight at 10:30 will be Fable 3 and 1 a.m. Minecraft. That's the only streams for today.
Well, Frank, this is the
Tomorrow's going to be FIFA, possibly. Not 100% guaranteed at this point since I got some stuff to do. But tomorrow night, Fable 3 and one other game, either Minecraft or maybe Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know yet.
On the golf course. Yeah, Rory McIlroy still reached it.
Decided to do Fable 3. I was really looking forward to Fable 3, and so we're gonna put it on Friday night, 10:30. Probably take like a month or 2 to beat it, since we only play it, you know, 2 times a week.
Too easy. Swinging the
Should be really fun though.
Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie.
I'll keep you posted, Jay Smoke, about any streams that you might be able to attend. This way, you know, you're able to. Right, that was, oh my God. What am I, 80 feet from the hole? Going for eagle though.
Well, on the green, but far from the hole.
Let's see what happens.
A bit of a head scratcher. A lot of work coming up here.
Holy crap. We're going to aim like over here. And bring it back like a 2. It's reading the putt. It's probably not going to be able to read it because it's such a long putt. It's not going to tell me how much I need to aim to the left. All right, game. I don't got time for this. You don't want to tell me? I'm just gonna go for it.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it.
We'll get a bird. Let's take the bird.
Sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a
We gotta
bonus.
aim like right here. Maybe put it up a tiny bit. We don't need much power there. Wham-boosh.
Well, the time is now to start making birdies.
I don't know, Jay Smoke. It's just called Super Mega.
Suddenly inside.
I'll just show you real quick because I won't interfere with my match. You go here. I gotta really sort this. Group by letter. Is there any way to like... I actually like this better. It's less crazy. It's this one right here, Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings. There's a lot of games I want to play randomly. Like I want to stream Sonic the Hedgehog one day, maybe one stream. I want Sleeping Dogs one is in the poll. You know, I've downloaded a ton of games. A lot of these I may never play. The Turing Test I plan to play. The Escapist I want to check out at some point. Thief I want to play. Tomb Raider Underworld even would be cool to check out. I already streamed a bunch of Trackmania Turbo. I should be doing Trials Fusion this Sunday. Oh crap, you hit Y, you get the letters.
There's nothing to be ashamed of than that, but...
ending the stream in 5 minutes, so let's see if we can at least get done. Oh, we got that part done. And what do you mean about the baseball game, Jay Smoke? Do you mean it's just like not fun to play? Do you mean it's really tough to play? I'm just interested to know why you provided that dislike comment. I'm gonna go ahead and play the second round. It's like 5-6 holes, and then I'm gonna end the stream after we go through that simulation and it ends it fully.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming your way.
I just want to play it at least once, even if it's bad. I want to stream it once because you know, I got it for free. I want to see what's up. This game's pretty fun. I'm gonna stream this once a week as a you know, tertiary game.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure.
Damn wind. I'm gonna aim it all the way over here because I don't trust it.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, 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 rough.
Birdie try again here today.
What do you mean, Jay Smoke? You rather watch real baseball than the Super Mega Baseball? I'm not a big fan of games like that. I used to play baseball back in like
Nudge this one.
the PS2 days on PlayStation when it was really easy to play and kick ass.
Those keep the round going.
Sport games kind of died for me. I kind of lost interest in Madden. I tried it. I have Madden like 17 and I stream it like once. That's how much I enjoyed it. So
this is the shortest hole.
it's just not for me anymore.
Distance control is still very important. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim.
This game, I like hockey. I haven't played it in a while though.
15-foot putt. So,
Don't I have an NHL game for Xbox? I do. I should stream that sometime, but it's like NHL 15 or some crap, so it's old.
Requires a little bit.
I don't think anyone wants to care to watch that. What the frig? Oh my god, this game. Why are you telling me to hit it straight and then it goes to the side? This game has terrible readouts. Look how it's like telling me to aim to the right of the hole for some reason. Like, just tell me how to get into the hole, you mofo. I mean, your trees are having heart attack and strokes out here. I'm not doing very well considering all these damn people have such low scores for some reason.
When he goes after it like he is here.
Wow, what impact. absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, Jay Smoke. I'm not too sure what to think about Super Mega Baseball. There's a chance I'll play it, and after 15 minutes of playing it, I'm going to say F this shit and get off of it and delete the stream. I don't know. You never know. If it's really that bad, I mean, I'm not going to obviously put myself through 2 hours stream of it. Well, 1 hour and 45 minutes is what's planned. We are set for an eagle. This is where we make revenge on that ridiculous score spread, as long as we don't miss it.
Well, hello there. That's an eagle.
Eagle.
Might be languishing in the middle of the pack, but at least celebrate that.
Getting ready to start the back nine here at Banff Springs. And Frank, you better be ready on this 10th tee. This requires a good shot.
Even though the hole looks like it bends towards the right, the best access to this hole is actually a little draw off that tee. And that's the direction of the green, so a nice high draw in here.
Why? Why does it spin? This game is so stupid with the spin. Honest to God, why does it go so far with a spin? It should not go that far.
He's digging in.
I feel like it's trying to screw my ass over. Kind of like put backspin on it when I'm friggin' shooting like that. There it goes. We got par. And Roger that, Jay Smoke. I'll see you at Fable 3 chat tonight. I'm hoping we'll be able to play it by 10:30. The deal is, I have it downstairs. I'm gonna go grab it after the stream. Actually, it's in the basement, in like a box I have with my 360 games. I'll have to grab it out of there. And then
I'm Rich Lerner.
Schmag is getting his copy later at like 8-9 p.m. at night, so he'll have to install it. So hopefully by 10:30 he'll be able to play it. Worst case scenario, you know, we can push it back and cut the second stream by 30 minutes or whatever we got to do. And we'll be playing Fable 3 tonight and tomorrow night, like 10:30 p.m. is the estimate. I did not want to start the next round. Oh my god, this game. Why did I start the next round? I don't want to play.
This is sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the Alberta Classic.
What the hell's the score deal? Friggin' -13, are you kidding me? This is why this game F's you over, guys. Like, I'm telling you, I'm being dead honest. These guys have friggin' -10, -13 when they have to get like eagles on every hole to get that. At least from what they're forcing me to play. I'm doing a different mode where it simulates it, but it screws me over so bad. It's not even funny. It's like, are you kidding me? I do not want to forfeit the event, but I do not want to be in this match. So we're just going to end the stream at this point. I'll do that. That's going to end Rory McIlroy for today. I'm going to stream it once a week. The date it'll be streamed is TBD. It might be on Sundays. It might be on Thursdays. That's when I'm going to stream 1 time a week games. Primary games will be Monday through Wednesday, Friday. Secondary will be Monday through Friday. Well, no, Monday through Thursday and like 1 on Sunday or something like that. So, like, for instance, Star Wars Battlefront 2 might be Wednesday night and Wednesday or Thursday and Sunday or something. Like, that's the kind of concept I'm going for. I'll post it in the channel by end of weekend. By Sunday night, I'll have the schedule up. For anyone interested, I'm going to be playing Super Mega Baseball after this. Right here. We'll see what's up, see how crappy it is. I heard bad things, but I still want to check it out, see what's up. Shout out to Jay Smoke. Thanks for stopping in and watching. Would appreciate if anyone else likes and subs. Peace out.